Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to the Finance 360 degree session. So today we are going to discuss the three very important finance current affairs and the RBI press releases, RBI notifications. So this is going to be a very important session for all of you. So first we are going to discuss the relief that has been provided by the RBI to the small farmers in the latest Monetary Policy Committee meeting. So the notification has been also released separately in this regards that we will discuss. Then there is the opportunity that has been provided to the NRIs to earn higher. So we will discuss why this opportunity has been provided and what India will gain from this opportunity. Okay. Now RBI is using an AI tool mulehunter.ai TM to cut down digital fraud. So what is this tool and how it will help? So all of this we are going to discuss in today's session. So let's get started without any delay. Okay. But before that, do subscribe to the YouTube channel of EduTap so that you continue getting these relevant videos and join our Telegram channel for the PDF of the session. So you will get the PDF of the session in the Telegram channel. So starting with the first news article, the credit flow to agriculture, collateral-free agricultural loans. So with the monetary policy statement of December 2024, there was the release of the statement on developmental and regulatory policy document. In this document, it was said that there will be the update that will happen in the collateral-free agricultural loans, and there was a separate notification that came out on December 6, 2024 in this regards. So what has happened? That keeping in view the overall inflation situation in the country, that the inflation has been high in the country in the past few months. So keeping in view the overall inflation and the rise that has happened in the agricultural input cost over the years, it has been decided by the RBI to raise the limit for collateral-free agricultural loans, including loans for allied activities, from the existing level. So the RBI has decided to increase the limit for the collateral-free agricultural loans, including the loans for allied activities, and the limit has been increased from 1.6 lakh rupees to 2 lakh rupees per borrower. Okay. So this is the idea that the farmers, they can get the collateral-free agricultural loans, including the loans for the allied activities. Now the limit for these kind of collateral-free agricultural loans, the limit has been increased from 1.6 lakh rupees to 2 lakh rupees per borrower. At present, the banks are required to extend the collateral-free agricultural loans up to rupees 1.6 lakh per borrower. This limit was enhanced from 1 lakh. Before, the limit was 1 lakh, that was set in 2010. Then the limit was increased to 1.6 lakh, that was decided in 2019, and now in 2024 in December, the limit has been increased to 2 lakh rupees, okay, per borrower. So this is the collateral-free agricultural loans limit, the new limit. So this is the idea. Now we have understood that what is the change that has happened. Accordingly, banks are advised to waive collateral security. So the banks are advised to not take collateral, and the margin requirement, they don't need to keep the margin requirement for agricultural loans, including the loans for allied activities, up to 2 lakh rupees per borrower. This will enhance the coverage of small and marginal farmers in the formal credit system. So they will not have to go to the sahukars to take the money, or they will not have to go to the informal credit system. They will not have to go to the money lenders to take the money, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 for their farms and such. Now they can move to the formal credit system, to the banks, because now the farmers can take the collateral-free loan up to the limit of 2 lakh rupees per borrower. So that's a good initiative to increase the limit so that the small and marginal farmers can take the loan up to 2 lakh rupees per borrower without any collateral. Okay. So the banks are advised to give effect to the revised instructions as soon as possible, and in any case not later than January 1, 2025. So banks are also advised to give adequate publicity to the above changes so that the farmers are aware about this scenario, and if they want to take the loan up to this limit, they can take the loan collateral free. Okay, so that is the idea. Now coming to the second news article, the AI solutions to identify Mule bank accounts, mulehunter.ai TM. So first of all, see what is the scenario, what is the requirement of the Mule Hunter. So let's understand the background, then we will understand about this solution. So RBI has been taking various measures in coordination with banks and other stakeholders, other non-bank system participants and such to prevent and mitigate digital frauds in the financial sector. So the main priority is given to decreasing the digital frauds, because the digital ecosystem in the country is expanding, and with the expansion of the digital ecosystem, there is the benefit that the customers are gaining. But with the benefit, there also comes the problem of digital frauds. So the RBI and the other stakeholders, the banks and such, they want to reduce these digital frauds. So RBI has taken various steps. These include RBI guidelines to regulated entities, to RBI, NBFC and such, for strengthening the cyber security, cyber fraud prevention and transaction monitoring. Okay. So use of money mule account. So what happens that there is the money mule accounts that are used. A mule account, first of all, it is a bank account that is used by criminals to launder illicit funds. So mule account is the account that is a bank account that is used by the criminals for money laundering, you can understand. For money laundering, for converting the black money into the white money. Often set up by unsuspecting individuals. Let's say there are small farmers or small individuals, and they are very innocent and they do not have any idea that someone, their relative, is coming to them and they are saying that, okay, if we transfer the money through your account, is there any problem? You will say no, it's okay, because they are very innocent and they are unsuspecting individuals, and they will allow the usage of their account because they do not have much money in their account and they do not suspect the other person also. Or it can happen that because of a small gain, let's say I am telling you that I will give you 1,000 rupees, okay, and let me transfer 1 lakh rupees to your account, because I am not able to transfer it through my account, or I cannot directly transfer it through my account. So let me transfer from your account 1 lakh rupees, I will give you 1,000 rupees extra. Okay, so you will be, or anyone will be happy, okay, because they are unsuspecting and they are not so much aware about money laundering and such, so they will allow the usage of their account. So a mule account is a bank account that is used by criminals for money laundering, often set up. Now these bank accounts are often set up by unsuspecting individuals, lured by promises of easy money or coerced into participation. So transfer of funds through these highly interconnected accounts makes it difficult to trace and recover the funds. So it becomes problematic. So mule account is used by the criminals for the money laundering purposes or for frauds and such. So use of money mule accounts is a common method adopted by fraudsters to channel proceeds of frauds, to get the proceed of frauds. So they use these accounts for the fraud activities, or to get the money from the fraud activities, or for the money laundering and such. Reserve Bank is currently running a hackathon. I hope you remember the hackathon. We have discussed it a few months ago, just 1 or 2 months ago, that there is a hackathon that is run by the RBI, and there are 2 themes of the hackathon. One is zero financial frauds and the other one is Divyang friendly, right? So the Reserve Bank is currently running a hackathon on the theme zero financial frauds, which includes a specific problem statement, that is identifying the mule bank accounts or payment wallets. So the hackathon has the theme. One of the theme is zero financial frauds, and in that theme, one of the problem statement is identifying the mule bank account or payment wallet. Okay. Now, this is the specific problem statement on the mule accounts to increase the development of innovative solution to contain the use of mule accounts, to decrease the use of mule accounts for money laundering and fraud. Okay. So this is the idea. Now, so this is the background that we have understood, that okay, the problem of mule accounts is big in our country. So now we have to cater to the problem of mule account. For that, in the Harbinger, in the zero financial fraud theme, there is one problem statement where the innovative ideas are taken by the RBI for decreasing the number of mule accounts. Now there is also the development of mulehunter.ai TM. So another initiative in this direction is the AI or ML based model, the artificial intelligence machine learning based model called mulehunter.ai TM. Now this is being piloted by Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, that is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Reserve Bank of India. So always remember that if an initiative is coming up, who has developed that initiative or who has developed that project. Okay, so here the mulehunter.ai, it is being piloted by Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. This is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. The system was developed after 19 distinct patterns of mule account activity were analyzed in collaboration with multiple banks. That okay, this bank account was only having 10,000 rupees for 5-6 months. Like it was having 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, such small amounts the bank account was having, and suddenly the bank account started having 1 crore rupees, 10 crore rupees, 50 crore rupees and such. So there is something wrong that is happening in this bank account. How it is like in just 1 month, or in like there are so many of the transactions in and out of the money that is happening so soon. So some different patterns have been recognized in regards to the Mule account activity, and this AI and the ML, the artificial intelligence machine learning, has been trained on these distinct patterns so that the AI and ML can recognize these patterns. Okay. So this is the idea, that the system of MuleHunter.ai was developed after 19 distinct patterns of Mule account activity were analyzed in collaboration with multiple banks. So this is your MuleHunter.ai team. So this is the mission to leverage AI or ML to detect money Mule accounts more efficiently. So this is developed by, or this is piloted by Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, the wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. Advanced machine learning algorithms can analyze transaction and account detail related dataset to predict Mule accounts with higher accuracy and greater speed as compared to the traditional methods, or as compared to the rule-based system that was used before. So this MuleHunter.ai that is being developed on the basis of the AI and the machine learning. So this is able to analyze the data very fast and with higher accuracy as compared to the rule-based system. So this machine learning based approach has enabled the detection of more Mule accounts within a bank system and with greater accuracy also. So this model enables the detection of Mule bank accounts. So the MuleHunter.ai, it enables the detection of the Mule bank accounts in an efficient manner. A pilot has already been released with 2 large public sector banks that has yielded encouraging results, very good results, and the banks are encouraged to collaborate with Reserve Bank Innovation Hub to further develop the MuleHunter.ai TM, because the more you train the artificial intelligence, or the more you make the machine learning get accustomed with the distinct patterns, the more or the better it will perform, right? So this is the idea to further develop the initiative. It is said that more and more banks should collaborate with the RBI Edge. Okay, so this is the idea. So this will deal with the issue of Mule bank accounts being used for committing financial frauds. So I hope MuleHunter.ai is very much clear. Now the last news article, or the last topic that we are going to discuss, is the interest rate on FCNR deposits. Okay, so first of all, at present the interest rates on foreign currency non-resident bank deposits. First of all, what is FCNR deposits? So they are the foreign currency non-resident bank deposits. Okay, so simply the FCNR account let you maintain a fixed deposit in India. So you are the non-resident and you want to deposit your money in India in the foreign currency. You want to maintain deposit in India in the foreign currency. So how you are able to do so? Through the FCNR account. So an FCNR account let you maintain a fixed deposit in India in freely convertible foreign currencies, for a tenure ranging from 1 to 5 years. Okay, so non-residents, they can deposit their freely convertible foreign currency in India through the FCNR account, and this is the fixed deposit for the period of 1 to 5 years. Okay, and this is maintained in foreign currency only. Since the account is maintained in foreign currency, it secures your funds against currency fluctuations during the tenure of the deposit. Okay, so it saves you from the valuation effect, we can say. Okay, so now at present interest rates on these FCNR deposits are subject to ceilings, are subject to the maximum of overnight alternative reference rate for respective currency or swap plus 250 basis points. So what is the idea of the alternative reference rate? So alternative reference rate, it is a benchmark interest rate that is used to price loans and other financial products. So there is a benchmark rate. So this benchmark rate, that is your alternative reference rate, it provides a benchmark against which the interest rate on the FCRB deposits can be decided. Okay, so till now what was happening, that for the deposits that were of the tenure of 1 year to less than 3 years in maturity, So if the timeline was this, if the deposits were having the maturity of 1 year to less than 3 years, so the interest on the FCNR B account would have been the overnight alternative reference rate plus 250 basis point, that is 2.5%. Okay, so overnight alternative reference rate plus 2.5%. Okay, now if the deposits were of the period of 3 years and above and up to 5 years in maturity, so if the time period would have been this much, so the interest rate would have been overnight alternative reference rate plus 350 basis point. So I hope this is clear. So this is the idea that till now this was the interest rate, this was the highest ceiling of ceiling interest rate that could be charged. This is the highest interest rate that could be provided. So at present, interest rate on the foreign currency non-resident bank deposits are subject to ceiling, are subject to the maximum of the overnight alternative reference rate plus 250 basis point for the deposit of 1 year to less than 3 years, and the ceiling interest rate for these accounts was overnight alternative reference rate plus 350 basis point, that is plus 3.5% for the deposits of 3 years and above and up to the 5 years of maturity. So this was the percentages that was used as the ceiling till now. Now what is the change that has happened? So in order to attract more capital inflows, in order to attract more deposits, the interest rate ceiling has been increased. So that is the basic idea. So there is the increase in the interest rate ceiling. So here you can see that for the period of deposit, that is 1 year to less than 3 years, the ceiling rate is overnight alternative reference rate plus 400 basis point. So before it was 250 basis point, that was 2.5%. Now it has been made that overnight alternative reference rate plus 4.0%, 4%. Okay, so if the period of deposit is from 1 year to less than 3 years, then the maximum interest rate that can be provided is alternative reference rate plus 4%. This is the maximum that can be provided. Before it was overnight alternative reference rate, before it was overnight alternative reference rate plus 2.5%. Now if the period of deposit is 3 years and above, up to and including 5 years, so now the percentage that the maximum interest rate that can be provided is alternative reference rate plus 5%. Before it was overnight alternative reference rate plus 3.5%. So I hope this is very much clear. Okay, so just the interest rate, the maximum interest rate that can be provided, that has been increased. So if the more interest rate is provided to the people, so they will be able to deposit, they will be willing to deposit more. So if more interest rate is provided to the non-residents, they will be happy to deposit more of the money. So this relaxation will be available till March 31st 2025. So this relaxation is available to the people till March 31st 2025. Okay, so the relaxation has started from December 6, 2024, and it is only available till March 31st 2025. It's not like that this is available for all the time. No, it is only available till March 31st 2025. So it is a sign to the non-residents that they should start depositing faster in our country, and in this time period they should deposit more in our country, because they will get the higher interest rate, or they can get the higher interest rate because the ceiling rates have been increased. So that is the idea. Now there are the questions in front of you. This is the first question, very easy, that the limit has been increased to what? Next is a statement based question. Now in this you have to tell the correct statement, okay, in regards to the mulehunter.ait. So try to answer this question. Now in this one, just you have to tell the correct statement again. So I hope you will be able to tell the correct statement in this question also. Okay, so the interest rate ceiling for deposit of 3 years and above were earlier capped at overnight alternative reference rate of 350 basis point. With effect from December 2024, the recent adjustments allow bank to offer higher interest rates of ARR, overnight alternative reference rate plus 500 basis point for deposits between 3 to 5 years, and with effect from December 2024, the banks are permitted to raise fresh FCNR B deposits of 1 year to with effect to less than 3 years maturity at rates not exceeding ARR plus 300 basis point. This relaxation will be available till 31st 2025. So if you know the data points, you will be easily able to answer this question. Okay, so just try to answer this question. And if you want to know more about the examination, you can go to the free materials, you can go to the blog section, and in this blog section at the end of the page you can get the exam information, you can know about the job profile, you can know about the strategy for any of the examination that you want to prepare. So if you want to prepare about the the RBI Grade B, you want to prepare for RBI Grade B, you can get. So if you want to know more about a particular examination, you can go to the free materials section, you can go to the blog section, and you can get the information regarding the examination. Okay, so there is the exam information that you can read about or that you can get. So if you are preparing for a particular examination, you can get the exam information regarding that, you can get the strategy that you can follow, you can also get the success stories that you can follow. Okay, so these information you can get through this one website, and these are all free, these are written in a very well articulated manner. And if you want to know about the courses, so you can go to the courses and you can know about what we are providing and what is the price and who all will be teaching. So everything that is being provided is written here. Okay, so this is the idea. So this is it. Thank you very much for joining the session. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining.